We've gathered 3 professional chefs to blind taste test every supermarket frozen pizza brand we could get our hands on to see which ones meet their standards. All pizzas have been prepared following the cooking instructions in the back of their packaging. DiGiorno 4-cheese rising crust pizza.
Well, it's a little thick.
It's puffy, a little bit crispy. It reminds me of America. It's like the smell of commercial cheese.
I think I know what this is.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're looking at frozen pizza, you would want there to be a crispier bottom. You don't want something that's soggy.
You want that pizza snap, you know what I mean, when you bite into a pie.
So that when you do go to pick it up, it stays flat.
Definitely having a seasoned crust that has fermentation notes to it.
The right amount of yeast and salt. I would like to have a great quality cheese.
I want it to be a little oily and the consistency to be even throughout the whole entire pizza.
Nothing like dry and doesn't melt.
Not artificial cheese, not cheese product.
I would like to have a nice tomato flavor. Have to be a right amount of acidity.
Enough tang that complements the cheese.
If it tastes like a pizza more than it does like a cheese toast, that would be incredible.
It's very doughy.
The crust definitely is on a little bit of the bland side.
The fermentation time might have been a little off. The longer it sits, the more flavor it is going to have.
So those are docking marks. When you make a dough that you're not going to ferment properly, you got to put holes in it with a docker so that it doesn't bubble up.
Doesn't really taste the freshness of cheese.
This doesn't remind me of like mozzarella. It doesn't give me that gooey texture.
The tomato, I taste the sugar. I don't recommend it on my pizza. I don't like it.
I think that it's a little too thin, the sauce.
90% sure this is DiGiorno rising crust. There's no mistaking this crust right here. Rising crust, I called it.
Oh, it was delivered. 4 cheese, Parmesan, Asiago, Romano. I don't taste any of those cheeses.
I see the datum and the baking soda.
Datum is put into a lot of frozen pizzas, which is going to help the overall gluten expand. I think they did a really good job at that, and that's about it.
I personally wouldn't bother. This is akin to a criminal act. But if it's your thing, you know, if it gets your rocks off, go for it.
Trader Joe's Pizza Margherita.
It's thinner.
This one is extremely flat.
It looks like a thicker tortilla.
It looks a little rough.
Smell is very strong. There's definitely garlic.
The par-baked marks on these are there. They'll par-bake the crust slightly so that the raw tomatoes and raw cheese bake evenly.
This crust is very crispy.
I don't taste a lot of flavor on the crust.
This crust is like, it's a fugazi.
I think that the tomatoes in this, it's more of a paste as opposed to like a sauce.
Tomato pasty with dehydrated garlic and dry basil. One of the things that makes Italian food so great and pizza so great is the simplicity of the whole thing. Too many people think like, oh, it couldn't be that easy, so we gotta like mess around with it. This is a very good example of that.
I think that this cheese is good quality cheese. It melted really well.
Pizza margherita, Trader what?
Trader Joe's?
What is this?
This is not Trader Joe's, right?
They changed their name to be Italian, those guys. Oh, product of Italia. Nice.
When you think of Neapolitan pizza, you think of margherita pizza. That's probably the first thing you learn.
Named after Queen Margherita.
It's the first pizza that was invented from 1889. They represent the Italian flag. Fresh tomato, fresh mozzarella, fresh basil.
I mean, this is not a margherita pizza, but
It's not so bad.
For a frozen pizza, that is.